Hello crafty friends and welcome back to my channel. I have a fun video for you today. So today guys, I have a fun spread to share with you guys. So I got all of the pictures as I shown cut out, and we're doing a vision board in my creative journal that I'm doing monthly. And my vision board is going to be about the home that I would like to have. At the moment, we live in an apartment. I am very thankful for my apartment, but we've been here for over 4 years, and I'm just so ready to have our own little space. And I want my own little backyard and just little things. I just want a little house, just a little ranch. So vision boards are wonderful for that kind of thing. A vision board would also be great to put in your prayer journal. I also have a whole prayer journal series going on my channel right now. And if you have something that God has really laid on the desires of your heart and you're praying for, even a vision board would be great to put in your prayer journal. But I am really focusing on other things in my prayer journal, so I'm going to be doing the vision board in my creative journal. And in my creative journal, I want to show you how to do a photo waterfall, because I have lots and lots of photos and they're not all going to fit on one page. So instead of doing a tip in, because I've done many of those, I'm going to show you how to do a photo waterfall. And in order to do the intro part of the vision board, I'm thinking about backing this house, and I have these that I got from Temu, and they are like window frames. I'll show you. Okay, and they actually do kind of like open and pop out. And one of the things in my vision for a new home is I want lots and lots. If you'll see, almost every single picture that I cut out has a window. We're very limited on windows because we live in an apartment, so we only have window on one side. I love lots of natural light. I want lots of windows. So I thought it'd be really cool to do like a peekaboo with if I put this over it, the peekaboo would be the house underneath kind of thing. So I thought that would be fun. So I have all of these like different, that one might be the best, I think. This one's super cute too. I just don't know if that'll be enough to open. I have all these cute little windows. Ooh, I love this one. This one might be better. Maybe we can move it up. Yeah, I think I like that one. And then, it'll be, oh, wait a minute. This one doesn't open. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, I think I liked, we're just gonna find one and we're gonna stick with it. This is like, look how cute that is. It's like an opened window, but I really like that one, but it's not gonna work for what I want. Some of these I didn't even know didn't open. They're just literally like windows. So I think I'm gonna be using, I think it was this one I picked out. Let's see which one was the best. No, it wasn't that one. Was it the tall one? Was it this one? Ooh, I think it's this one. Okay, I think we're gonna do that one for the peekaboo. These are so cute. And like I said, I got these from Temu. Okay. And then I'm gonna show you how we're going to put together a photo waterfall. I just wanted to pick out my window. So this is gonna be a very interactive spread. But I find this adorable. And then see, these will pop open. The only thing is this is just a little bit smaller than the window itself. Yeah. So I was thinking about maybe going into here. This is another thing that I also picked up from Temu, and maybe backing it like this. I will probably, I think I'm gonna do it right now. All around the corners. And I want this right in the middle of the one page. So I think I'm gonna get it glued down right away. Yeah, that's much better. I want it right in the middle, and I think I'm gonna get it, the Peekaboo window, lay down right away. And then we'll work around it to put like vision board or however we're gonna do it. And then we'll get the waterfall tab, not the waterfall tab, the waterfall photo, the photo waterfall. I will eventually say the right way down. So let me do this really quick. We're gonna just take some good old glue. And the very first thing I'm gonna do is put some glue on the front so that we can get the picture of the little house. And I'll just show you the house up close. I just want a little ranch with a little porch. I think vision boards are absolutely wonderful. They are just something to really just see and just like put the desires of your heart down on, and keep close to your heart, pray over. I love vision boards for those kinds of things, and seeing it helps me be able to have specifics to like pray about or just envision. I think envisioning what you really want is very, very important, because it kind of like moves the gears in your brain, because your reality is what you really focus on a lot of the time. And when you're focused on your reality, it's very hard to see what you really, really want. Okay, let me move this and just make sure it's straight. And it is. Wow, I did that straight. How about that? I'm all about vision boards. Okay, then I'm gonna take the window, and we're just going to put glue on the outside here. And before I open it and stuff, we're gonna let it dry for a little while. Okay. Just get the glue down. Alrighty. Okay. And then we will, and I don't mind the little like edges sticking out and stuff like that. That's okay. That is quite all right with me. I just didn't want these big white gaps underneath the window, that's all. Okay. Look how cute that, oh! I might have to put a little bit more glue down. Once I get this to stick, I swear this is gonna be super cute, and I will get it to stick. All right. Come down here. Okay. Just big. Alrighty. Alright. Okay. Yes, okay. Now it's sticking. Alright, so now we're just gonna let that dry. Let that dry. All right, now I'm gonna show you. It's a very simple process. You can do these in very different ways. Like you can get really detailed with some of these, or you can do like what they call waterfall tabs, and you put them on a, like for instance, you can like take something like this, and then you glue all the pictures on here, and you leave the bottom, and then when you pull the tab, the pictures flip up. They're called waterfall tabs. I'm not going to be doing that today. If you'd be interested in seeing something like that, I can try to put one of those together in my creative journal another day. They're a lot more intricate, and you do need lots of patience. They're really cool though once they're done. This is just a picture waterfall. And all that means is, and I'm gonna go through these pictures, and we're gonna try to kind of like put the biggest picture on the bottom, and it would probably be one of these. I think it's gonna be this one. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna put the biggest one on the bottom. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of line it up off to the side. I have 2 different colors of washi. So the first washi we're gonna put down is this brown color. All right, and we're just gonna take a really small piece and we're just gonna make sure that our picture is straight. And we're going to put that down. Okay. And then that'll be like one little flip up. And then you're gonna take your next picture and you're gonna line it up right where almost that washi ends. All right, make sure it's straight. I'm gonna get a different color washi. Okay, we're gonna make sure it's straight. Okay. And we're gonna do the exact same thing. And I think you guys are kind of getting, so now see how it's like it's a picture waterfall because it goes down. And I'm just gonna keep doing that until they're all laid down. So I'm just gonna be quiet and speed this portion up because this will take me some time and I don't wanna bore you. Okay, so now I have the picture waterfall, as you can see, and they just flip up. And then I have 2 ideas for this. You see how they just flip up? Isn't that cool? Okay. So I have 2 ideas for this particular thing. So this picture, I'm envisioning I want a backyard, very lush and green and very planty. I love plants. So I can write that on the back of the picture, or what I can do is where the waterfall tab I keep calling it a tab, where the picture waterfall starts, I can write right here what the picture is about. And then when you flip this up, the next little sentence will be like right here on the sides of the pictures. which I think is what I'm going to do. And then I just have these really cute little home stickers that I'm going to be utilizing throughout. These came from the Dollar Tree. I love this that says home. I think I'm going to be using that over here. And then I think I'm going to be putting this one kind of up here in the corner. But this would just be a big blank space. So I'm just going to, I just wanted to put those stickers underneath. If this was in my prayer journal, I might have put the scripture that I'm standing on or something like that. But because this is just my creative journal, I'm just going to keep it kind of like fun with stickers and all of that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to get some colored pens because I love using all different colors in my journal. I have like pinks and red, and I just have some like different colors here that I think I'm going to use. They're like little glitter pens. And all I'm going to do is take the time to write out what each, like what vision I have for each. I want a big planty backyard. I want a window sink in my kitchen. I want a yellow bedroom. I want a planty bathroom, a big workspace. I want a porch that I can decorate, and I want a very cozy atmosphere. So those are kind of like what these pictures represent. So I'm just going to take a minute to write the vision down next to each one, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I have everything I wanted to like write down next to the picture. I love that idea. And then I'm going to be adding some stickers in here. I think I'm going to be putting this home like here, and what I'm going to be doing is putting like, I think I'm going to stick with these, and I'm going to be putting my vision. And then over here, I think I'm going to kind of explain what it says. I'm going to put my vision, and then here I think I'm going to put oh gosh, I have to think about what I want to put here, but it's going to have something to do with home. And I'm definitely going to be using these stickers. I think they'll look really, really cute on the side of our little window here. And let me just show you now that this is dry. We have our little peekaboo. So all you can do is just like push these back like this. And now we have our little peekaboo, and it is the house. Isn't that cute? I love it. So we have like this little interactive, these little interactive pages. And listen, you can get stamps out. You can use stickers that have letters on them, things like that. You can use letter stickers, stamps. You can use your own handwriting, whatever you feel comfortable with. We got a lot going on, so I just feel like writing would be better with some cute stickers. I have some cute little things that I just want to add to the page to make the page kind of thing. But I think I'm going to be writing my vision here because that's where I kind of wrote it. And then over in here, I think it's going to be like my home vision board. And I'm going to be using these pens so that it all kind of like pulls together. But the first thing I do want to do though is I do want to get this down because I really do like, I just hope these are dry because they will smear. Yeah, they're dry. I really do like this home sticker right, I think we're gonna start it here. I like that going down beside the window. And like I said, guys, your vision board can be whatever you want to do. There's so many creative ways to do these things. Like I said, you can use stamps to write out my vision board or home vision board. You can use stamping. You can use letter stickers. There's a million different ways to do this. I like writing. I personally find peace in like writing things out. I know a lot of people hate it. And listen, my penmanship is horrible. Half the time I misspell things. I don't care. It's my personal journal. And sometimes I think that brings a little bit of coziness and stuff to my journal anyways, because it's me. It's my penmanship is not the prettiest. That's for darn sure. And I go back and reread things and I'm like, I can't believe I misspelled that. But it's your journal. It's okay. You can have spelling mistakes. Your penmanship can be not the greatest. But I also understand the appeal of like stamping and, you know, all of that stuff. So you do whatever feels right for you. We can even take some of these to bring in some more of this color, which that would be kind of cute. Maybe I'll do a little bit of that, kind of like collaging or like layering. But we can kind of like pick, like I love this little heart, and we have a lot of this color going on. So like we could like stick that up there, and maybe take, you know, like even this one's really cute. Let me see. We need something with like a bigger space, like maybe that one. This one's cute too. Let's see. Let's see. This one's cute. I could round the corners on this one. All right, let me set that one up there. Let me set that one up there. We can kind of take these and maybe write in them. That one's cute. Do some layering. All right, let's see what we can do with maybe some of these. We're a little limited on size because of the window. I might have to pick a smaller, like, see now that one works. Maybe do a little layering here, like that. We can put home, and then can we put a heart down here? No, the hearts are just way too big. We need like flat. Okay, I think I like that. And then we'll trim them up. And then because we have a lot of this color going on in here, maybe we'll bring in some of this over here. Or do I like this one? Like that. Okay. Then I have, let me grab it really quick. I thought a few of these would be cute because they kind of like have like home aesthetic kind of things, like cute little chairs. And let me see what's in here. Let's see. We can kind of get like an idea of what we want to put down. Like here's a chair, but I think this chair is massive. I didn't realize how big it was. I hope you guys can kind of, no, you can't see it all. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Like that's cute. Let's see. I didn't realize that some of these were so big. The chair is way too big. That's what I was wondering. Oh, and so is the plates. Here's a picture in a frame, but I think that's way too big too. Got books. Wow, the pieces I wanted to use are huge. Yeah, look at the teapot. I didn't realize they were so big. So this may not work. I thought I could use some of the home decor pieces in here. See, here's like a little couch. Oh, here's little plates. I might be able to use those. And see, like, that's supposed to be like a hanging picture. I just think that's too big. That's cute. These pieces are too big. All right, let me see what I can do with what I got here. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these glued down. I think I'm gonna put it right on. I'm just gonna put it right on there. All right, I'm gonna tuck that underneath there as best I can, like that. Okay. And then I'm gonna take this piece, I'm gonna put it underneath. Of course, I'm gonna have to trim it a little, but that's okay. Again, I think I'm gonna just put the glue down. It seems to work better. And if I have to add more, I'll add more. Okay, I don't want it to go all the way up to the window. Alrighty. And then we'll trim that. Alrighty, and then we're going to get this one in here, and again, I want the lace to kind of stick out. Alrighty, and then we're gonna do this one. I'll probably have to go in with glue and, you know, get the edges and stuff, but for right now, this works. Okay, let's just make sure it's straight. See, that looks crooked. Okay. Alrighty. That looks good. Okay. Then for these little pieces here, what would be really cute is see how like these are, see if they'll fit. Like one plate here and maybe like this. That's adorable. And then we can take like one of these and put them here. Then I get these little hearts glued down, and we can take another little plate and put it here. And another one of these. That's cute. Okay. And then up in here, we can take one of these. I really like the little squirrel. And then maybe right in here, we can put the little mushroom. Oh, that looks adorable. Okay, so instead of like wasting all this time with you guys, boring you, watching me glue all this down, I'm gonna get it all glued down and then we're gonna put our words in. Okay, so I have everything glued down. Look how stinking cute. Okay, so I'm gonna take this home, okay, and I'm going to put it right here. Okay. And then with my own handwriting, I'm going to put like my home vision board. And then in here, I'm going to write my vision. And then I think that's all we need. So let me get that done. I'm just trying to choose what color I think would probably be the best. Probably the red. I think I'm going to stick with the red. Okay. So with my own handwriting right up here, I'm just going to put my, okay, home. Just make sure that's down. And then in here, I'll put up here, vision. And then right underneath of it, I'll start board. Okay. And then like we can probably take these little stickers and like put love here and family here. Okay. Love how this is coming out. Okay. And then in this one right here, I'm going to put my vision. Okay. So I'm just going to write my vision. I'm going to put of home. Love it. And then right in here, we are family. Yes, I love that. So we are just going to take this other little heart and I'm going to stick it right here so that we tie in all of those stickers together. Look how cute. I'm going to put 2 little dots. Okay. Look how stinking cute this turned out. Oh my gosh, guys, I absolutely love it. So there is my home vision board. We have the little peekaboo, so we can see the home underneath the windows. And then we have our picture waterfall. And these are so stinking cute. Now, behind these, you can go in and put stickers and you can go into more in depth. I might do that off screen. So what I can do is off camera, for instance, this one is about my backyard. I know I put a lush planty backyard, but on the back of the picture, you can take like a pencil or a regular, I wouldn't use one of these, but I would use like a regular pen or pencil, and you can write more of a in-depth vision of what you want that has to relate to do with that picture. Or if this was something that I was doing in my prayer journal, I'm just throwing it out there, my prayer Bible or scripture journal, I could write a scripture that I'm standing on that has to do with that picture. So you can put whatever you want on the back of these. I will probably do something of that nature off camera. I don't want to sit here and bore you guys, but I just wanted to show you how easy it was to put together a vision board for whatever vision you have, how easy it is to make a peekaboo window, and how easy it is to make a picture waterfall so that you can get many pictures on one spread instead of having to use multiple pages, because it would have taken multiple pages to put all these pictures down and be able to write things next to them. Or I would have had to do a really big tip out. So doing a picture waterfall is a really cool way to get a lot of pictures on your spreads. And then hidden underneath is this cute little more stickers that go right along with everything else we got going on. I might take my little red pen and just put a little heart and a couple little dots in some different colors just to kind of like pull the whole thing together. But I love doing picture waterfalls. They're just so fun. And they bring a lot of character and stuff to your pages. And they're super simple. And the ideas are kind of like endless. Like I said, you can do so much on the back of these so that you don't have white. Before you did the picture waterfall, you could have backed these. For instance, you could take blank cardstock and glued each one of these pictures onto the cardstock so it's very thick on the back. And that is where you can do all of your journaling. You can put another picture. You can double these if you wanted to. If you have more pictures, let's say you have more pictures than this, but this is all the page will allow, you then can glue another picture the opposite way on the back so that when you flip this up, there's another picture on the back. There's so many different ways. There's so many different ways. You can have pictures, journaling spots, whatever it is. You could put stickers on the back of these, whatever it is that you want them to look like so that they're not blank on the other side. I think I'll be journaling a little more in depth on the back of them, but having a picture waterfall is a great way to add a lot of pictures to one spread. And I absolutely adore how this turned out. So stinking cute. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you got some tips and some tricks and you were inspired and you got some ideas to work in your creative journal. I think the next pages that we do in my creative journal, we're going to do some Dutch doors. I'm really excited. We have some really nice blank pages back here, and I think it'd be really fun to do some Dutch doors for August with some cute summery stickers. So I'm really excited to do some Dutch doors. So I think that's what we're going to do next in my creative journal. But until next time, as I always say, take care of you and stay crafty and very creative. And I'll be talking to you very soon in another one. Bye, friends.